Now let's go straight to him, because this whole thing is not only about this question. We have so much things we have to learn from him today. You might see him as this young guy, but hey, this is a man that is. Wait, I'm coming there. Let him use his mouth to just explain everything to you. Mr. Shea, please, can you tell us more about yourself? Your name? And, yeah.
Basically, this is where I usually have problems.
Don't worry, I'll push you.
So, my name is Shea David. I'm a fashion entrepreneur. I'm a shoemaker before the entrepreneur side of it, you get. So, I started as a shoemaker. Then I found out that, okay, it's something that is really making me money, and it's a lucrative business, and so I venture into it properly. Okay. And I have other businesses too. Okay, but that is like the major one that people know me for. And what else do I have to tell you about myself? I'm cool, calm, and collected.
Yes, he
is. I love fashion and all that. I like it when people dress good. I love it. You know, so.
Yeah, and that's I know. If you go and check his page, you'll be seeing some info and tips on how to do how to dress nice. He should sell his sponsor. You will pay me after this show. You have to pay me.
No problem.
Okay, can you tell me, where are you from?
Well, originally I'm from Osun State.
Okay.
But I was born in Ibadan. I've lived all my life in Ibadan.
Okay, so
I think it's safe to say I'm from Ibadan.
Okay, let's say, Popsi and Momsi, they are from Osun State.
Yes, both. Yeah.
Okay, from Osun State. Yeah. But if you calculate the years they were from Osun State, they are from Ibadan. They are from Oyo State, because Osun State just left 1991, and they've actually given birth to them before 1991. So they are from Oyo State, but now they are from Osun State. So now you are Ibadan. Lero, because they gave birth to you here, and that's the thing. So let me give you the high five. let me give you the high five.
Are you from Ibadan?
Yes.
I no wonder.
Yes. Yeah, I'm actually from Ibadan. Yes. What prompted you to be a cobbler? Like.
Okay, let me quickly make the story short. I found myself playing around shoes while I was young. You understand? Anytime my mom buys shoes for us, I usually want to like recreate it and all that. So that's how it sort of started. And I was in secondary school, and I started making proper sandals for myself and my younger brother.
So you asked Momsi to buy the materials for you? Or
no.
Okay.
The one I played with was the one that my mom bought, like recreate their proper, recreate it, maybe have designs and all that.
Okay, like you draw it out, or
like add maybe it's plain. I can just add maybe a bow on it, or a brooch on it, or change the entire leather. I mean the upper leather.
So Momsi was really helping you with all those small money.
Not that she's helping me. Okay. She bought the shoes. Like I bought shoes for my child. You get, but me, I don't always like that, whatever it is that she...
What I'm asking right now is like, okay, like the bows that you put on it at the end of the day, is it your feeding money that you went to use to buy it?
Just old leathers around, old bag, you know.
Then you cut it.
You cut it to create.
You was spoiling Momsi's bag and shoes.
Yeah, the one that she was no longer using.
He was using style to cut it out.
You know, kids now, they can play with anything.
I know, but he was using Momsi's, you get it. Yeah. Mommy, please come and collect your money back from him. So let's go.
So that was how I started having interest in shoemaking. So I started making for myself and my younger brother, like the kind of sandals we want to wear or that I want to wear.
They're really hard.
Yes, yes. You don't get them inside. You can't really get them inside the market. So I create them and all that. Then my friends started asking me to make for them too. So they give me they give me money for the materials and you know. So when I left secondary school, I started the business, not proper. You understand? I started the business like, okay, it's making me money, but I actually wanted to be a rapper. I do rap music, but I'm not going to rap.
You will have to rap for us. You will have to rap for us. Should we pardon him, or we should just let him go?
In the name of God. I will sound so whack right now. I don't want to put myself like that out there.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
So after that, I have this friend that was like, he's an entrepreneur. Was like, okay, cool guy, you make nice stuffs. Let me be selling them, and you understand. Okay. So He started with 6 pairs, and now the guy is big. He has
I think I want to go come and be doing selling and reselling as well.
That was the beginning of, his name is TJ.
Okay.
He had about 3 or 4
outlets.
Yes, in road and around the city.
Wow.
Okay, so that was how I started the real business side of it.
When you were in university? Or
no, I just left secondary school then.
Wow.
So when I secured admission into university, I had to stop making shoes. But when I got to school, I wasn't really feeling school, to be very honest. The first year, so I told my mom, please, I want to drop out. She said, Lyah, mommy got a career, you know all that stuff. And she was very rich at that moment. So there was shortage of, excuse me, please, there was shortage of funds, you get. So I wasn't really feeling school, and there is this Yoruba saying that so I was like, man, please, I'm already making money while I was back in Ibadan. Let me just come back and start. So I just left school, myself and my younger brother, then came back to Ibadan. Then I was like, okay, fine. If I have to do this business now, I have to do it that it is something that you can say, okay, it's equal to going to school or even more. So that was when I took it to just like, okay, now, let me brand this. Let me do it in such a way that people will respect me. You understand?
Brand.
So that was how I came up with the name. I gave it to my designer, graphic designer, and came up with logo and all that. So that was the beginning of the whole Itele thing.
Wow. So, like, how many years now that you've been doing this?
I started the business proper 2009.
Okay.
I mean, that was when I registered the business. So I think I did not
Before
start.
then?
Yes. No, it's not really a business then. It's just,
So,
so
that 2009 was
yes, I
the
started the
main
business,
time and you left school. But sincerely, I'm actually so... I'm sorry on this show. I'm not an educationist as well. Like, I don't know. I think I've actually DM'd you or something
talked about it.
I'm not an educationist. Because I felt like, I'm sorry, I have to divert a bit. Because I felt like the time children, while we are growing up, there's a time that our brain develop fast than the way it's developing now. And if we do not make use of that time and the brain at that time, it won't be useful for us. That's why we see most youths at 21, they are now retarded. There's nothing they want to do anymore. Because at that time, they ought to be innovative. They were sat down in class to raise up their hands and do nothing. And listen to it. Because I actually thought that with intro tech, at the end of the day, what did I use it for? There's a grasshopper we used to draw. We list everything. At the end of the day, what is my business with grasshopper or ant and every other thing? Like, education is beyond just going to school. And this is like, you guys have to go and check his page. This one is going to be, I'll collect my money at the end of the day. Itele footwear. Like, if you get to his page, okay, let me give you. I don't know if he knows this. I'm actually a cobbler as well.
Yeah, I know. I saw. Not like I know.
No, okay.
It's just a speculation. Like, is she really the one, or you get? But I was like, maybe when we meet in person, we'll talk about it.
I actually owned bespoke butter footwear.
That's nice.
Yes.
Wow.
I used Latif and some other people. And it was really moving that time. I won't lie. I go to his page and sit down sometimes. Your page and your Me Casual. Your Me Casual is not making footwear. But it's kind of branding. Give me that zeal. Like, I'm a serial entrepreneur. This interview is not about me, but I have to just divert a bit. Like, it gives me so much joy knowing now that there's someone doing well for himself, even in this city of Ibadan or your state, Nigeria, without going to school. Abroad, we do see people most people that are millionaires and billionaires, I swear, they don't go to school.
Well,
they are dropouts. Let me just say they don't go to. They are dropouts and they are making money because they were able to use their time well. Yeah.
Well, sorry to cut it short. I wouldn't say that most of them are dropouts, but basically all of them, they did not use what they learned in school. To become rich. School will not teach you how to be rich. As a matter of fact, school will teach you how to be a worker. You understand? So you have to be innovative. You understand?
And Mark said something. He said, I might not go to Harvard, but people that went to Harvard are working for me.
50 Cent also said something like that. I think he used Oxford or something. So the thing about school is that
it's just limits. I think it's limits. I'm sorry. School limits.
I won't use the word limits. You get? I feel like it will be a plus if you go to school and you understand that, okay, yes, making it big in life has little or nothing to do with the education system we have right now.
It doesn't.
You understand? So, well, if you want to be let's say there are some careers that you say have to go to school. If you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, and all that, you have to go to school. But anything other than that, see, Google, YouTube, they are universities.
Yes,
that people should go
to every single day. Every day.
It's going to shock you that I did not learn how to make shoe anywhere.
That was supposed to be our next question, but he has answered because I wanted to ask him, like, did you go for any form of training after Momsi has been giving, after you've been borrowing and stealing Momsi's things to go and make? Did you go for extra training?
As a matter of fact, I did not go to any. Okay, I went to a business school, but not a business school, just seminar like that.
So you didn't have any form of education on making the footwear?
No. Everything that I know is just research on internet. I mean, there are a lot of educational videos, tutorials on the internet that people can learn from. You understand? But the problem is people are just too lazy to do that. And that is where people that are not lazy get their money from. They just pull up an article, they put it on ebook, they sell the book for you, they make money,
and
tons of money.
Well, anytime you have a problem, you start looking for article and start looking for something to use, and people are actually making money off those things.
That's what's up.
No, I'm actually thrilled about this. I wanted to ask you that, like, did you go for any training, and you've actually answered that. No. So, while growing up, what was your first thing like? Okay, I'm growing up, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an
astronaut, I want to fly to the moon.
But you're actually flying to the moon already, and soon you're definitely going to do that. I'm very sure, because even your imagination in making footwear, you are flying above the moon to actually create. Sincerely, art is actually
the world.
And there's one thing I had one thing, like, art is the only work that gives people the joy and the praises the art, as in the words. It's only art that gives you that. Nothing else, because you are able to use your brain, explore yourself. There's no limits in art.
Yes.
You just have to keep going and keep pushing yourself and giving
yourself. There's also no mistake in art.
That is the thing. No, every mistake in art is what? Is a design. Oh! And no, I'm actually enjoying this. This is actually giving me so much joy. This is giving me so much joy. So now, can I ask you, because at the beginning of the show, you gave us a very beautiful advice for the person that actually we talked about him. And can I ask you, are you married? Let people know, because I don't want problem at the end of the day. Now I'm dropping the Instagram, I'm dropping everything, and you people go and slide into DM and he's married. I don't want us to speculate. So there will be DM. So let us know from his mouth, is he married or not?
I mean, if you come to my page, it wouldn't be a question anymore. It's written all over there. I'm married. What word do they use? I'm happily married with 2 beautiful daughters. So if you come to my DM, it's probably business.
I will slide to his DM after, because he said 2 daughters. So I want to know, maybe the daughters are above my own son, so we can exchange. But we'll talk about that one, not in camera. So maybe I'm booking first for the kids. You bring Daria. What they used to call it? Have you seen my kids? Maybe it's you that are bringing down yourself. Did not know.
It is well.
So now, with business in Nigeria, do you think? Okay, let me put it like this: business in Nigeria is actually, everybody's complaining and stuff. Do you actually face all those kind of challenges everybody are facing presently in Nigeria, or for your own side, you didn't see it? You didn't see it as a big deal, like?
Honestly, it's not a big deal. It's a global thing. Inflation is everywhere. So why should you worry about that? The only issue that I have is because while I was coming this morning, another mentee called me and she was like, she really needs to see me, that she's going through a lot in her business and all that. And when I look at her business, there are quite a lot of mistakes that she has made and that she's still making. You know, first of all, it's a global thing now.
Yeah.
The Yoruba used to say something that so you don't really have to worry about it. It's an external factor that you cannot control. Okay. But can you control its impact on you and your business? Yes, you can. What should you do then? Now, when she called me, the first thing is, you see, you can't overemphasize the word branding. You get? Branding is very, very important to businesses. And I don't mean just the external part of it. I'm not just the logo and the color and all that. Now, the service you give people consistently, you get, how people perceive your brand, you get. So when we have things like this, branding is what will make people come to you even when you are not trying to sell to them.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you don't do that from onset, there might be a problem when there are things like this. Honestly, I'm not feeling the heat. The only thing that I know is that, okay, there is inflation in the price of materials, and as a result, I might have to increase my price. You understand? Well. My price too. So, and if you don't even have, sometimes you might not even have to increase the price. You might just let your customers or your audience
and everybody even actually knows what is going on. So they'll be like, no, it's actually fair. Once the price you are putting on the goods is not that much and pocket tearing, so people understand what it is. Like, we understand what it's going on.
Imagine someone running a business and coming out like, see, this is what I'm selling. No, I've not eaten in the past 4 days. So please patronize me. Why should people care? Like, that's true. What purpose is this thing serving me? Are
you begging or you actually advertising your
First
business?
thing is, it makes people look you from an empathy side, like, let's buy from her. Okay. And if they eventually buy from you, it's not because they actually need it. You understand?
It's from empathy and stuff.
Have a fantastic product or service. That's the first thing. Then do a very solid branding. Yeah. You understand? Those two combinations, they will sell anytime, any day. Yeah. I don't do discounts. I mean, promo and all that. I don't do it. It doesn't mean that people that are doing it doesn't work for them. Yeah. It does. But there is a way I'm trying to, as a brand, we are controlling people's perception about our brand. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. There are some products that we don't even like. It's not our major product, but we included them because it brings a brand respect
to it.
You get. So all those things has to be in place. And if those things are not in place, when there is crisis, people go to brands that they know.
Yeah, that's
okay. There is another lady she's my friend, my very good friend. She just called me and told me that she's not really getting sales. That she only does sponsor ad when it's like the last week in the month. So that that's when people collect their salary.
People have actually had what they want to buy before the end of the month. That's the
word. People already made the buying decision
before
from the beginning of the month. They are just waiting for money. That is when you should show you might not get anything at the beginning of the month.
But they would definitely have
the consistency that, okay, yes, this brand kept showing to their face, you understand? They already made the decision.
Let me add to what you're saying. There was when I was actually still in the business of shoemaking. One thing I actually learned and I realized from Itele footwear was that when people come to my brand to come and buy, you did not know. The clients didn't put down the brand of Itele. I even have another footwear that I want to go and buy from Itele footwear. Okay. But I like this one too. I'm actually like maybe the groom. Yeah. I'm wearing this one for the evening one. I'm wearing Itele. They have the confidence to even mention Itele in my bag. Like you guys are making. I'm telling you, something like Itele. Let me go to his page. I had to sit down on his page, and I'm telling you, if there's an app, you can go and check my previous page because I've actually lost the page presently. I don't really use the page again. You will see how many times I come on that page to check. Like they don't bring the brand down. So when clients come to my place, I have clients that buys from Itele. If you want to buy Itele's brand, you are buying Itele's brand. If you want to buy bespoke brand, you are buying bespoke brand. The brands are quality, like it's not, there's no competition. It's just, I like this. And it gives me so much joy when they say, no, you know something, I like, when my clients come and they wear Itele to my store and they still come to buy bespoke. It's even that you think, okay, let's go. But by the time when I started using my own personal page for my own personal thing, I was like, and I saw that page, I was like, who is this? And I used to think, one thing about business is that be consistent, especially social media. Yeah. Be consistent and let your trade be beautiful. I think that's one thing. I didn't know you were Itele, like CEO. Yeah, okay. I just like the way he comes online, wear clothes, and switch to shoes. That's why I followed you. It was later and now we are like, this is where I'm going to sit down to. Sincerely, I didn't know. It was your page just. I think maybe you did sponsor about for it. That time you used to have hats. And the hats.
Okay, yeah.
So I had it at that time. So I was looking for how to style it. So I think I pressed art something. So the thing just came and you brought it. I was like, this is I'm sitting down here. And at that time he didn't have much post, but the content on his page made me to sit down and like I really wanted to know what this is, and I was just following him. Then he do something on his page that time. You put quotes, some short videos that helped on your story. So there was a time I was busy. I was like, it's been long I've been here. It was so I was down that day. I was like, let me go to his page. I need to go and check something to give me that ginger. Yes, that's the thing. So and from there we started talking. I was like, one day I'll tell you. Do you know I'm the person that actually would be so about footwear, like, but it's really nice. It's really nice meeting you now, and I'm so glad that I have done footwear before. Someone gave me an advice when I was doing footwear, and you said it now. It's like, Pooja, when you, I know you're going to be good with whatever you're doing, but please don't compromise your price. And that was what you said. Put a price tag on your page, and no discount, no promo, no discount for anybody. If someone now buys plenty, you can't say okay, or you give the person gift. Do not, make sure you have a price tag. And since that time, even for all the other business I'm doing, I have a price tag on it. So it's actually
it's very, very important as a business owner. I mean, what you want to do is you want this ease of shopping for your customers, for your potential customers. I mean, like you said, nobody wants to go through the stress of picking an item, going to the cashier and all that. It's important to disseminate unnecessary information about that product in the caption if you are using social media, you understand? Even if it's a website, that is very, very important.
The information.
So now, as you got discount now, you really need to understand that people will want to price you down always. You get? So you have to stand your stand, if there's any English like that. Now, if you want to give people discounts, if they say, can I pay let's say an item of 10K, and I say, can I pay 9K? Don't just say, okay, bring money. Let them know that, okay, this cost 10K, but I'll be giving you this discount for so reasons. And let them know. Because that is when
they come back next time and they will have to sit down and they like, this is the price I bought it last time, this is what I'm going to pay now.
You understand? Exactly. And if they are going to tell their friends also, they'll say, I bought it 9,000.
They won't say it was a discount anymore.
You get? So all those things are very, very important. And there are some businesses that they are discount-based business, like that's how they run their sales. I won't say it's not good, you understand? But if you go to Google, check advantages of discount and disadvantages. Then you weigh your options, you know why. You see a lot of articles, you understand. So if you are running discount and that's how you are making sales, please keep doing it. Don't say that.
He said, please keep doing it.
You understand. But if you are building a brand, if you are building a brand, I don't know when last you heard Gucci do discounts or all that.
If they don't need it, I think they just put it out or something.
You are not Gucci now. You are not Gucci now. But then you should see yourself, put yourself on the scale of, okay, Gucci is in the fashion industry. You're also in the fashion industry. From a scale of 1 to 10, let's say Gucci is, let's say 9, 10. Where will you be on that scale? Will you even appear on that scale? No, you might not appear. But what can you do to get to appear on that scale? Those are the things that will give you exactly what to do, how to operate your business.
And that's part of branding as well. Like,
yes,
according to what you said, like it's not only about logo or boxes or stuff. There are some things you have to do internally for your branding. So guys, we'll be right back. We have to get to the streets, another segment on our streets. That place, don't let me give you info now, but let's go and enjoy. We'll be right back.
Okay, MERCEDENZ Mercedes. Oh, sorry. Can I start over again? Mercedes. MERCERDCE or DC. Oh my God. I'm embarrassed though. I can't spell it. What's going on?